Back once again, Wisconsin author Regine Cantor joining us live in studio. Now, January is National Mentoring Month, and her newest book is about just that. It's called Who Held the Door Open? Mentoring Through Life's Challenges, and it's out right now. Now, I know we spoke about it just a little bit in our last half hour, but tell us a little bit more in depth about what this book is about.
Well, this book is about mentoring, obviously, but it's written from a different perspective. Most mentoring books are written by people who mentor, and surely that's my role. But I've also been mentored, and I've mentored many people in my lifetime. So I chose 4 of them and asked them to tell their story. And they tell their story from the part of they ran into a challenge. And with that challenge, they show how mentoring helped them get out of it. And it's really, they're 4 very different women, come from very different backgrounds. One of them actually still lives in Hanoi, and her challenge was going back to Hanoi. Wow. So there's all kinds of things that are going on in this book. I always say you'll identify with one of them, pretty much, but you'll find some wisdom from each one of them.
I love that. I think that's fascinating. Now, this is your 6th book that you have written. You have 5 other ones that you have done, which I think is just an amazing accomplishment in and of itself. But the other ones, you know, there are some that are children's books as well. Tell us a little bit about, you know, writing a children's book. That must have been a little bit different than this one.
Oh, it's very different.
Yeah.
Very, very different. My books are on international culture, so I do a lot of research, including going to most of the countries that I write about, and working very closely with an illustrator, and that's another whole partnership. So yeah, so it's a very different way. Although working with these 4 women was another way of working into a different partnership.
Yes. That's fascinating. So I know that your new book, again, coming out today, you are going to be at a book signing later, so folks can attend, ask questions, and hopefully grab a copy as well.
Right. We'll be at Central Standard's Tasting Room and Kitchen from 10 to 12.
No, that's perfect. That's fascinating. So for folks who maybe want to check out this book or maybe other books of yours, where could they find more information, or where could they purchase them?
Yes, well, there's a website called Who Held the Door Open, and there's another one called Grandma Books World. And those 2 can put you right in contact to purchase the books. We also have Blink, which is an artistic group that's in Milwaukee, and they have a store in Brookville Square and in Mayfair, and they carry the book. And also Barnes & Noble in Mayfair is now carrying the book.
Lovely. Love to hear that. All right, Regine, I want to thank you so much for coming in this morning and chatting with us. Your book, again, Who Held the Door Open, is out right now. We're going to post this interview online following the newscast, as well as links to where people can find it. Again, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much. It's really an honor. And to everyone who's mentored anyone or been mentored, happy Mentoring Day.
Oh, thank you so much.